The world of watchmaking and watch collecting is a weird one because we spent a lot of money on something that we wear on our wrists that's probably useless. Now it's weird saying that a watch is useless, but let's be honest. You want to check the time? Check it on your cell phone. You barely even look at your watch, let alone a chronograph. When are you going to use the chronograph function? Are you gonna use the chronograph function just to know when dinner is ready? Come on. Are you gonna count how many seconds you last with your wife or your girlfriend? Nah. Nobody uses a watch to tell the time, and that's probably a fact. Yeah, there's people that use it, but there's a lot of other reasons of why you would use a watch, why you would use this. But if you were going to use the chronograph function, of course you're gonna take it skiing. You're gonna take it down the mountain and see how much time you take to get from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain, see how fast you were going. And I loved it. I did it and I loved it. If you don't know, this is the Grand Seiko Tentagraph. It's a chronograph in my collection that I'm really lucky to be able to wear. And I loved this watch. It was pure pornography because I looked right and I saw the mountains and the snow. And then I looked at my wrist and I had this watch. So it was like, such a beautiful watch. Now, believe it or not, this was the first mechanical chronograph from Grand Seiko, and it was just released maybe a year ago. And it is probably almost perfect. It has a blue dial, which is incredibly marketable. It is a big watch. It's 43 millimeters and almost 14 millimeters tall. It's beautiful, it's big, yes, but it is made out of complete titanium. And it helps this watch because even though it's big, titanium makes it wearable. I really like materials and that type of stuff. So titanium is one of the best materials. It's hard to machine, but it is in many ways better than steel. It is lighter. It is stronger and in the same density that steel. And now when you grab this watch and you turn it around, you see the movement. It's crazy. All the bevels, all the finishing, the skeletonized rotor. I really love this watch. Now, as I said, not a lot of people use their watch for what it's intended. And I really like this watch because even though it's big, because it doesn't look that big. It is comfortable, but it doesn't scream for attention. Some people will actually see it and be like, yeah, that's a Casio. But when someone that knows sees this watch, he is impressed. And I wear this watch for me, not for what everyone else is going to think. If I was worried about what other people thought, I would use a Rolex. But this is for me. And I really, really enjoyed my time with this watch in the mountain because it was me and the watch and the snow and my snowboard. And yeah, it's useless. I don't really care of how much time I spent going down the mountain. I know how much I can take, but it was just amazing. It just made me closer to this watch and I loved it.